Welcome back to GS Coins, the channel where we explore fascinating coins from around the world, uncover their history, discover their hidden value, and help collectors understand what makes certain coins more desirable than others. If you love rare coins, valuable collectibles, and learning how much your old coins could be worth today, then you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe to GS Coins and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest coin value updates. Today, we are taking a closer look at one of America's most famous large dollar coins, the 1971 Eisenhower One Dollar, a coin that has become a favorite among collectors because it was the very first year the Eisenhower Dollar series was introduced. The 1971 Eisenhower One Dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small d mint mark found on the obverse of the coin just above the date. This coin was created to honor General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces during World War II. After President Eisenhower passed away in 1969, the United States decided to celebrate his remarkable legacy by placing his portrait on the new $1 coin. The coin was officially released in 1971 and marked the return of the large dollar coin after the end of the peace dollar series decades earlier. The obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower designed by Frank Gasparro. Around the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," the year 1971, and the D mint mark indicating that the coin was struck in Denver. The reverse design is equally impressive, showing a majestic bald eagle descending onto the surface of the moon while holding an olive branch. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia and celebrates one of America's greatest achievements in space exploration. Around the reverse are the words United States of America, $1, and the motto E Pluribus Unum. The 1971 Eisenhower Dollar was struck in a copper nickel-clad composition for circulation. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. Because of its large size and attractive design, it remains one of the most recognizable United States coins ever produced. Millions of these coins were minted for circulation, with more than 68 million pieces produced at the Denver Mint. Although it was intended for everyday use, the coin never became very popular in circulation due to its large size and heavy weight, causing many examples to remain in bank vaults or private collections. Collectors often search for the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar because the first year of any coin series usually attracts extra attention. Many people also look for coins with strong strikes, attractive luster, and very few contact marks. While the majority of circulated coins are common, certain high-grade examples or coins with rare minting errors can become significantly more valuable. Errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and dramatic strike imperfections are always worth checking because they can increase collector demand. Some exceptionally well-preserved examples certified by professional grading services have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. Now let's talk about today's market value. If you own a 1971 Eisenhower Dollar in good condition, the coin typically has a collector value of around $1.5 to $4.0 depending on its overall appearance, surface quality, and current collector demand. Coins in very fine condition may sell for around $5 to $10, while uncirculated mint state examples often range from $15 to $60. Coins graded Ms. 65 or higher by professional grading companies can sell for several $100s, and the finest certified examples with exceptional quality have reached prices of over $1,000 at auction. Rare mint error varieties and extraordinary high-grade specimens can command even higher prices when offered to serious collectors. If you have a 1971 Eisenhower Dollar, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for the D mint mark above the date, inspect both sides for unusual errors or exceptional detail, and avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can reduce its collector value. Keeping the coin in a protective holder is one of the best ways to preserve its condition and maintain its long-term value. Even if your coin is only worth a few dollars today, collector demand can change over time, and special varieties continue to attract attention in the numismatic market. The 1971 Eisenhower Dollar is more than just a $1 coin. It represents American history, honors one of the nation's greatest military leaders and presidents, and celebrates the incredible achievement of the Apollo moon landing. Its historical significance, large size, and beautiful design make it an important addition to many coin collections around the world. Next up, the famous 197 Eisenhower $1, one of the classic large-size American dollar coins that continues to attract collectors because of its historical importance and beautiful design. The 197 Eisenhower $1 was produced at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small d mint mark located above the date on the front of the coin. The Eisenhower Dollar series was introduced in 1971 to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and one of the greatest military leaders in American history. President Eisenhower played a crucial role during World War II as the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces and later became one of America's most respected presidents. His leadership and contributions inspired the United States Mint to create this impressive dollar coin in his honor. The obverse of the 197 Eisenhower Dollar features a detailed portrait of President Eisenhower designed by Frank Gasparro. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," the date 1972, and the D mint mark. The reverse of the coin displays a powerful image of a bald eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch. This design was inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia and symbolizes both peace and America's incredible achievements in space exploration. Around the reverse are the inscriptions "United States of America, $1," and "E Pluribus Unum." The 197 Eisenhower Dollar was struck in a copper nickel-clad composition intended for everyday circulation. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams, measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. More than 92 million examples were struck at the Denver Mint, making it one of the more common Eisenhower dollars in circulated grades. Despite its large mintage, many collectors enjoy adding this coin to their collections because of its historical significance and attractive design. Although the 197 Eisenhower Dollar is generally considered a common coin, collectors carefully inspect each piece for outstanding condition or valuable mint errors. Coins with sharp details, brilliant original luster, and very few contact marks are worth much more than ordinary circulated examples. Some of the most desirable mint errors include double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, rotated dies, and other striking mistakes. These unusual varieties are much scarcer than regular coins and can command impressive prices among collectors. High-grade coins certified by professional grading services are also highly sought after, especially those receiving grades of Ms. 65 or better. Now let's discuss the current market value of the 197 Eisenhower $1. If you own this coin in good condition, its typical collector value today ranges from approximately $1.5 to $4.0, depending on overall condition and collector demand. Coins in fine or very fine condition may sell for around $4 to $8, while attractive uncirculated examples often bring $15 to $70. Coins graded Ms. 65 or higher can sell for several $100s, and exceptional certified examples with outstanding eye appeal have sold for well over $1,000 at major coin auctions. Rare mint error coins or unusually high-grade examples can be worth significantly more than standard circulation pieces. If you have a 197 Eisenhower Dollar, examine it closely using good lighting or a magnifying glass. Check for the D mint mark above the date, look for any unusual doubling, striking errors, or die cracks, and never clean the coin because cleaning can greatly reduce its collector value. Storing the coin in a protective holder or coin capsule will help preserve its condition for years to come. Even if your coin is only worth a few dollars today, it remains an important piece of American numismatic history and could become more desirable as collector demand continues to grow. The 197 Eisenhower $1 represents far more than its face value. It honors one of America's greatest presidents, celebrates the nation's achievements in space exploration, and remains one of the most recognizable large dollar coins ever produced by the United States Mint. Its combination of history, patriotic symbolism, and collector appeal makes it an excellent addition to any coin collection. Next up, the 197 Eisenhower $1. One of the most popular large-size dollar coins issued by the United States Mint during the 197 the 197 Eisenhower $1 was struck at the Denver Mint, and the small d mint mark can be found on the obverse of the coin just above the date. This impressive coin honors Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces during World War II. Introduced in 1971, the Eisenhower Dollar series was created to recognize President Eisenhower's outstanding leadership and to commemorate America's achievements in space exploration. The series quickly became one of the most recognizable modern United States coins because of its large size and historic design. The obverse of the 197.4D Eisenhower Dollar features a left-facing portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust, the year 1974, and the D Mint mark. On the reverse, collectors will find the famous Apollo 11-inspired design featuring a bald eagle landing on the surface of the moon while carrying an olive branch. The reverse also includes the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and E Pluribus Unum. This design symbolizes peace, strength, and one of the greatest achievements in American history. The 197.4D Eisenhower Dollar was produced using a copper-nickel-clad composition with an overall weight of approximately 22.68 grams and a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. The coin has a reeded edge and was intended for circulation throughout the United States. More than 45.5 million examples were struck at the Denver Mint, making it a relatively common coin in circulated grades. However, finding examples with outstanding luster, strong strikes, and minimal contact marks is much more difficult because these large coins were easily scratched during storage and transportation. Collectors continue to search for the 197.4D Eisenhower Dollar because some coins display valuable mint errors and exceptional preservation. Rare double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, rotated dies, and the well-known peg leg variety are all collectible and can command much higher prices than ordinary circulation coins. Coins certified in Mint State 66 or Mint State 67 by professional grading services are especially desirable because very few examples survive in such exceptional condition. Some top-quality certified pieces have sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions due to their rarity and outstanding eye appeal. Now let's talk about the current market value of the 197.4D Eisenhower $1. If your coin is in good condition, it is generally worth about $2.0 to collectors, although some may sell for slightly more depending on eye appeal and local demand. Coins in about uncirculated condition often sell for around $4 to $6, while typical uncirculated examples range from approximately $6 to $20. High-grade coins certified as Ms. 65 can bring around $25 to $35. Ms. 66 examples often sell for $80 or more, and superb Ms. 67 coins have realized prices of over $1,000 at auction. Rare error coins and extraordinary specimens may be worth significantly more. If you own a 197.4D Eisenhower Dollar, examine it carefully under bright light or with a magnifying glass. Check for the D Mint mark, look for unusual doubling, die cracks, strike errors, or other unique characteristics, and never clean the coin because cleaning can permanently reduce its collector value. Store your coin in a protective holder or coin capsule to preserve its original surfaces. Even if your coin is worth only a few dollars today, it remains an important piece of American numismatic history, and rare varieties continue to attract strong interest from collectors. The 197.4D Eisenhower $1 is much more than just a $1 coin. It represents the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents, commemorates the nation's achievements in space exploration, and continues to be an important collectible for coin enthusiasts around the world. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, this classic dollar coin deserves a place in any United States coin collection. Next up, the famous 1776197.6D Bicentennial Eisenhower $1, one of the most iconic commemorative coins ever issued by the United States Mint. The 1776197.6D Eisenhower Dollar was struck at the Denver Mint and features the small D Mint mark on the obverse above the dual date. Unlike most United States coins, this special dollar carries the unique date 1776 to 1976 instead of a single year. This dual date was chosen to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, making it one of the most historic modern coins ever produced. Although these coins were minted during both 1975 and 1976, Every circulation strike bears the dual date 1776 to 1976, meaning there are no Eisenhower dollars dated only 1975. This special issue commemorates America's bicentennial and remains a favorite among collectors because of its patriotic design and historical importance. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparro. Around the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," the dual date 1776 to 1976, and the D mint mark. The reverse is completely different from the regular Eisenhower dollar design. Instead of the Apollo 11 moon eagle, the bicentennial coin displays the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. Designed by Dennis R. Williams, this remarkable design beautifully combines two of America's greatest achievements: its fight for independence and its success in space exploration. Around the reverse are the inscriptions "United States of America, $1," and "E Pluribus Unum." The 177619760 Bicentennial Eisenhower Dollar was struck in a copper nickel-clad composition for circulation. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams, measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. Two reverse varieties were produced at the Denver Mint. The Type 1 reverse features thicker block lettering and had a mintage of approximately 21 million coins, while the more common Type 2 reverse has thinner lettering and a mintage of over 82 million coins. Because of these two varieties, collectors often examine their coins carefully to determine which version they own. Although millions of bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were produced, collectors continue searching for exceptional examples with brilliant original luster, strong strikes, and very few contact marks. Valuable mint errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, rotated dies, and the famous peg leg variety can greatly increase a coin's value. High-grade certified examples are especially desirable because large Eisenhower dollars were easily scratched during handling, making flawless specimens much scarcer than their high mintages might suggest. Now let's discuss the current market value of the 177619760 Bicentennial Eisenhower Dollar. If your coin is in good condition, it is generally worth around $1.5 to $3.0 depending on collector demand and eye appeal. Coins in about uncirculated condition typically sell for $3 to $6, while attractive uncirculated examples usually range from $10 to $40. Coins certified as Ms. 65 often sell for $40 or more. Ms. 66 examples can bring $75 to over $100, and superb Ms. 67 specimens have sold for thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. Rare mint errors and exceptional certified examples can be worth even more. If you own a 177619760 Eisenhower dollar, inspect it carefully under bright light. Check for the D mint mark, determine whether it is the Type 1 or Type 2 reverse, and look for any unusual mint errors or exceptional details. Never clean your coin because cleaning can permanently reduce its collector value. Store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to preserve its condition for future generations. Even if your coin is only worth a few dollars today, it represents one of the most important commemorative issues in modern United States coinage. The 177619760 Bicentennial Eisenhower Dollar is much more than a $1 coin. It celebrates 200 years of American independence, honors President Dwight D. Eisenhower, and showcases one of the most beautiful commemorative designs ever placed on a United States coin. Its historical importance, patriotic symbolism, and lasting popularity make it a must-have coin for collectors around the world. Next up, the 1978 Eisenhower One Dollar. The final regular issue in the Eisenhower Dollar series and one of the most collectible large dollar coins ever produced by the United States Mint, the 1978 Eisenhower Dollar was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark located above the date on the obverse of the coin. This was the last year the United States Mint produced Eisenhower dollars before replacing the large dollar coin with the much smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. Because it marks the end of the Eisenhower Dollar series. The 1978 issue holds a special place in American numismatic history and remains a favorite among collectors who want to complete a full set of Eisenhower dollars. The obverse of the coin features a detailed portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and the Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces during World War II. The design was created by Frank Gasparo and includes the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, the date 1978, and the D mint mark. The reverse returns to the original Apollo 11-inspired design used on most Eisenhower dollars, showing a majestic bald eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and E Pluribus Unum, symbolizing both peace and America's historic achievements in space exploration. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar was struck in a copper nickel-clad composition with a pure copper core. The coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and features a reeded edge. The Denver Mint produced more than 33 million examples of this coin, making it relatively common in circulated grades. However, because these large coins were frequently used in casinos and slot machines, many surviving examples have heavy contact marks and scratches. As a result, high-quality uncirculated specimens are much scarcer than many collectors expect. Collectors continue to search for the 1978 Eisenhower dollar because of its importance as the final year of the series. Coins with strong strikes, brilliant mint luster, and very few bag marks are highly desirable. Valuable mint errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, rotated dies, and the famous peg leg variety can greatly increase a coin's value. Professional grading also plays an important role, and coins certified in Ms. 66 or Ms. 67 condition are considered major rarities because so few have survived in such outstanding condition. Now let's discuss the current market value of the 1978 Eisenhower $1. If your coin is in good condition, its collector value today is generally around $2.0. Coins in about uncirculated condition usually sell for approximately $4, while typical uncirculated examples are worth around $6 to $20 depending on eye appeal. Coins graded Ms. 63 often sell for about $12, Ms. 60 for examples around $19. Ms. 65 specimens can bring approximately $30 to $35, and Ms. 66 examples may sell for over $100. Exceptional Ms. 67 certified coins have sold for several $1,000s at major auctions, with some reaching more than $5,000 because of their extreme rarity in such a high grade. If you own a 1978 Eisenhower dollar, examine it carefully under bright light or with a magnifying glass. Look for the D mint mark, inspect the coin for unusual mint errors, and pay close attention to the overall condition. Never clean the coin because cleaning can permanently reduce its collector value. Store it in a protective coin holder or capsule to preserve its original surfaces. Even if your coin is worth only a few dollars today, it remains an important piece of American coinage history and could be worth much more if it is a rare variety or an exceptionally well-preserved example. The 1978 Eisenhower $1 represents the end of an era in United States coinage. It honors one of America's greatest presidents, celebrates the nation's achievements in space exploration, and marks the final chapter of the beloved Eisenhower Dollar series. Its historical significance, attractive design, and growing collector demand make it an excellent addition to any coin collection. Thank you for watching GS Coins. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 1978 Eisenhower $1 and its current market value. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to GS Coins for more videos about rare coins, valuable collectibles, and the latest coin prices from around the world. Don't forget to check your own collection because one ordinary-looking coin could turn out to be an extraordinary treasure. Until next time, happy collecting, and thank you for supporting GS Coins.